In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to analyze the action that we're about to animate. Probably the very first thing that you should do is actually get up and walk for a few steps yourself. Doing an action yourself really helps you to understand the motion and to get a feel for it before you start to animate. But I'm going to draw it out for you so that I can explain it a bit better. In this drawing here, I've got 5 positions that make up a basic walk cycle. These, believe it or not, are the main positions that a body goes through for a normal, regular walk. It's easy to assume that a walk would have just 2 positions because we tend to think only in terms of the legs going forwards, like a march. But actually, there are 5 positions that you need to know about. The first thing I want to point out about a walk is that when you take a step, your body rises and falls. That's probably the most important thing to get right in a walk cycle. This is often the part that some people leave out. I suppose mainly because it doesn't actually seem natural. But if you do leave out that rise and fall, then your walk will actually look floaty. It will look like your character is just floating along. So that rise and fall is really key to get in a good walk cycle. The reason that you rise up and fall down when you walk is this. From this position here to the next step, you have to actually lift yourself up and over this front foot in order to be able to swing that back leg forward. So that gives you the rise up. You sort of lift up onto your toes and swing the back leg so the heel can then come in front and make contact with the ground. Then the motion downwards happens when that rise motion is complete and the next step is taken. Once the foot makes contact with the ground and it goes heel to toe, when the toes hit the ground, the knees bend, and this makes the whole body drop down slightly. This part is super important because in animation, the holy grail of realistic motion is being able to imply weight or mass. So by dropping down here at this part of the walk, you're effectively showing weight. So the legs move, the body rises and falls. The other thing to look at for analysis is what's happening to the arms. What are the arms doing? Well, if you did manage to get up just now and walk a few steps to see for yourself, then you'll know that the arms swing opposite to the legs. When the right leg is forward, the right arm swings back. But they aren't on the exact same timing as the legs, so bear that in mind. If this contact position here for the feet is the widest that the legs will be, the arms are actually at their widest on this position here, wherein the body drops down slightly. So that's a good thing to bear in mind when it comes to animating. Alright, those are the basic points to know about before you begin. These are going to help you enormously to plot out your animation. So up next we'll do exactly that, and I'll start with the keyframes.